You hear me? Oh, see? Okay, shall we start? I think it's already 4, so we can start. I'm really happy that you are here. Wanted to hear more about the Polish market, which I'm going to present, and to be more specific, the digital environment in Poland. So first of all, let me introduce myself. My name is Aleksandra Ośko, and I'm the International Sales Manager for Arbo Interactive, which logo of Arbo Interactive you can see here, so a little advertisement here. What we are doing, we are the online media network covering Central Eastern European countries. Apart from Poland, we are based in Czech Republic, Romania, and Russia. We are the part of Goldbach Media Group, which is the Swiss media holding, and entire group has also properties in Austria, Switzerland, and Adriatics. So with entire group, we cover quite a big part of Europe, providing our clients with online solutions. It's not only like a network, but a lot of other solutions like video, behavioral targeting we presented yesterday. Also, we are starting with mobile very soon. We are like the range of the competence we have is quite wide. But coming back to Poland, let me introduce you to the situation in Poland in Central Eastern European online media landscape. Then I will tell you some more about the Poland itself, what we have in terms of online, so main players, who are we talking to, so the online audience in Poland, and tools we are using, and online ad spends. Also, I will mention some new trends in Poland, which are very relevant to what we have also in other Central Eastern European countries. So, Poland was very, let's call it popular lately in terms of how we handled the economic crisis. It was very, common to discuss what actually Poland done to survive, to manage, to be the only one in plus, let's call it. And actually, in terms of online business, it's also very important that we handle the crisis really good if you compare it to other Central Eastern European markets. If we want to see what we have actually in Poland in terms of how many people we have online, when you compare it to other Central Eastern European countries, actually the internet penetration is growing very fast. And now it's approximately 50%. In 2010, it reached 50%. Of course, we are talking here because these data are from Genius studies, which means that that all the data are like the audience is 15 plus. This internet penetration gives us more or less 17 million people online. So you see that it's quite big community. What is very important concerning Poland and the online audiences in Poland, myself as I'm addressing with my products international clients who are based in London, in Paris, I see that from all our countries, even if we take Russia under consideration, Poland is very popular. It means that the Polish online audience is quite important for big clients. These people are really have like buying power, and actually from all our countries, Poland is like really 60% of the international client spendings. Again, the internet population and how it grows in last several years. Now, according to the latest data I've got actually 2 days before maybe, we just reached this 50% of 15 plus audience in Poland. Our online audience is actually not very specific when you compare it to the Western countries. Of course, it's approximately the same when we are talking about male and female. It's actually 50-50. Then concerning the age, it's not only like which is actually very common thinking in Western countries, that in Eastern countries only like the very young audience use online, which is actually not very much true, because you see that also the older people are using quite heavily internet, which is actually also good news. Then we have information about how educated are these people, and of course it's like nothing very special on the European landscape. It's quite let's say common understanding of the people using online. So of course more as more educated you are, as more you use online. Then a few words about the main players on the market. So actually the Polish market is, of course, the Google is the biggest player on the market in terms of number of real users, and of course the reach of Google is huge. They are very much also fighting for with other products for the market, because having such big community in Poland really gives a lot of opportunities. So Google really see it, and they are struggling. But with search engine, they have very secured position, and actually not many competitors. I will show you later on. Concerning the portal business, it's like there is Onet.pl. Onet is the biggest player on the market, actually from the very beginning, and they've been one of the first players on the market, so they are keeping their very strong position at the moment. Nasza Klasa, which is actually something very, I would say, unique, because they are a community, they are online community, and they are really huge. At the moment, they are still in Poland much more popular there than Facebook, who is very much struggling, and they are fighting for the market heavily. But still, as you can see, 10 biggest websites, 10 biggest players, and you have we don't have Facebook here, but they are almost here. Their growth is very fast, but still we have this Nasza Klasa, very popular in Poland. Then we have Allegro, and it's also the very important player on the market, and it also gives you an overview how well educated is Polish internet user in terms of how they are consuming the medium as internet is, because the online auction are very popular in Poland, and the Allegro.pl, which is like the biggest player, they are huge for Polish online media player. Then we have Wirtualna Polska, also the portal. And we have a few more portals, and of course the Wikipedia is like somewhere in between. What is very important that you, apart from of course the YouTube and Google, you don't have a lot of like international players here. As mentioned, Facebook is very much fighting for the market. We have also cooperation. We as Arbo with Facebook, we are represent them in Poland, and we see that the data, they're really growing, but still having the Nasza Klasa in mind, that they are so strong. So concerning portals, I mentioned this before. Nevertheless, these are really the biggest player in terms of being horizontal portals in Poland. There are like actually 5 main. In terms of numbers, it's like really big difference between the first one and the 5th one, which actually the Onet and Wirtualna Polska, which is at the moment in France Telecom hands, they're really fighting actually. Nevertheless, of course, Onet is from the really long time the market leader. Then we have this. As you can see, here we have Facebook and their position. Actually these are the brand new data, which means that now we can easily say that Facebook is like half of the audience of Nasza Klasa. Nevertheless, the growth is really huge. So the assumptions are that they will reach, in 2011, they can even reach like 8 million users. And when you consider the growth in last like 2 years, it's really possible. Then we have like Chomikuj PL and Moja Generacja, which is in Gadu-Gadu, which is Gadu-Gadu property. Gadu-Gadu is the biggest Polish communicator. Then we have online tools in Poland. So actually, in terms of browsers, there is, of course, Firefox and still Internet Explorer are like the bigger players on the market at the moment. Nevertheless, what we observe is that Google is started to fight for the market. So what they are doing now, they are spending really heavily to encourage Polish users to download Chrome. And actually, if you they've started in 2009, at the beginning of 2009, and they've already have like 5% of the market, which I would consider as really good results. And of course, they are very ambitious. So I think that next year we will discuss here really totally different data. Actually, what you can observe very much here is that Firefox lost a lot, very sharply in 2009, in favor of. The Internet Explorer lost a lot in favor of Firefox, which is also like based on the efforts they did to be presented on the market. In terms of the system, there is actually nothing very much new here. We are trying, of course, Windows is like still the most popular operating system, and actually not any other are like as efficient to be even presented on the Genius studies. And here we have search engines, and of course, as mentioned, Google is like taking over the market. And NetSprint, who's been really important player in Poland some time ago, they really lost their position, and actually they are not very much important at the moment. And even MSN is like not doing very well at the moment. Of course, I think that this position of Google will be keeping next years, and because there are no like other players wanted to very much do something with the situation. A few words about online ad spends. So in terms of total market in numbers, the Polish online market is worth more or less 350 million euro. And the growth is quite enough, I would say. It's really good, almost 13%. Of course, it's not as good when you compare it to the growth in the previous years. Nevertheless, now this growth is really good. And as far as I know, in 2010 we can expect quite similar data. Here we have how this ad spend is split into different medias. So first of all, of course, display with all the special activities. And different formats still has a lot of market. Here we are comparing the data for from January 2009 and January 2010. So it's just like a rough estimation what we have here, but it gives you a really good overview that something that we have a growth of search engine business, and which is quite big, and of course the display is getting smaller a little bit. how we are actually, how it looks like in terms of share. Of course, the share in online spendings is growing. In Poland, it's at the moment approximately 10%. It will be definitely bigger in 2010. So actually, online is a lot of players are really doing a lot of efforts to prove that the online spendings are efficient. We are fighting still with the television, but we are doing our best. Even we as Arbo, we launched the video part of the business, which when we are trying to fight for the TV budgets as well. And it makes more sense. There is a really big growth of this video on demand and video campaigns as well. So hopefully the data in 2010, at the end of 2010, we can expect that the share of online spendings in total ad spendings will be much higher. And here, little again about Arbo. Nevertheless, I wanted to show you also the top networks and advertising offices when we are talking about spendings. So what we have here, we have of course Google with their huge reach and a huge number of real users, and they are of course the top also advertising office in Poland. Then we have Arbo, and I'm really proud having opportunity to present this, because we have Arbo Interactive. I will present you one slide about our group later on. And our network, which is pure network, pure display network business, and we are the second biggest after Google in terms of reach. Then we have the IDM.net, which is our big competitor. And then we have Onet.pl. It's not only like the horizontal portal I mentioned, but also the entire group. They're also fighting for the market, launching constantly the new activities. Then we have Adnet, which is the part of actually the big Polish internet group, which is like one of the biggest Polish players. Actually, they had some difficulties at the moment. Then we have this Nasza Klasa. They are still really big and strong in terms of how clients are spending. Nasza Klasa is very popular in terms of very special actions dedicated to the special targeted audience. Then we have Wirtualna Polska, Allegro, Gazeta O2, which is like of course the biggest portals I mentioned, and then we have Facebook and Bison Media, which is actually also our property. This is the purely business online media network. We represent the main players in terms of business on the market, and we are really proud having with such specific audience having such a good result here. In terms of trends we have on the market, it's like actually something I wanted to mention as well is of course it's not only Polish thing, but I would say that on the entire online market we are very much struggling with brand advertising versus performance, meaning that performance is at the moment in Poland it's not very, I would say, visible in terms of in real money, but we see that in terms of being a trend, performance is really growing, and that is something we need to consider in near future, how to deal with performance. Actually, in Poland we have a few players. Also, we know about some launches of the new big international players with performance who are going to enter our market. Poland is considered as a really good market for performance. Nevertheless, at the moment, I will call it like just a trend. Still, how to solve the brand advertising and performance thing. The second trend is video. As I said, of course, it's like we are fighting for some TV budgets. We would like to make this share growing. Nevertheless, video is taking a bigger and bigger share in the displaying part of the business. We have a really good solution called V2 Media with video, with very special formats, but of course still the main spendings for video are like very classic video in banner and streaming campaigns. Then we have behavioral targeting, which my colleague Grzegorz from Behavia presented you some trends yesterday. And actually behavioral targeting, once we see it in the group having a lot of different activities, we are sure that that's the really great solution and that clients really are interested and are happy with the results with behavioral targeting in Poland. And that is also something I need to mention, that I know that it was mentioned many times here during the conference, which is mobile. And actually mobile is it's always this question, it was said somewhere here, that it's always this question when mobile will be really important part of this business. It's always, there are a lot of talks about mobile and what to do with this business, how it's going to grow. Actually, at the moment in Poland, it's not very big part of the online business. Nevertheless, we have to keep it in mind as a kind of trend. Actually, that is also a little talking about the trends. I wanted to also to show you that we, being an online media player in Poland and also in other countries, we are really thinking about these trends. So all the main trends I already presented, we have on board. And what is also very, I would say, important to mention is that we having a lot of different brands in our portfolio. We are observing how each of the part of the online business is growing, and as mentioned, I can say that at the moment behavioral targeting is something really growing, and the second thing is Facebook, which we represent for exclusive in terms of engagement advertising in Poland and in Czech Republic, and that is also the big part of our business. Last thing I wanted to present to you is just a few examples of campaigns, like hot campaigns in Poland. Actually in 2010 more, because we are now waiting for the newest data from Mix Award. This will be announced actually next week in Warsaw. Nevertheless, with branding campaign, of course we have a lot of very good, very well prepared campaigns, branding campaigns. The Dove example really hit the goal. And the second one, launching the new product, it was Mazda. Very interesting campaign, which was launched for Mazda 6 series. Very special campaign on City Light in Poland. Then we have a direct response campaign, also some special formats. And that is something very important for us, which is like efficient media usage, the Harry Potter campaign. As I wanted to thank you, this was something like I wanted to show you. Of course, there is a special report about Polish market, which I really encourage you to check. I will be more than happy to send you a copy if you are interested. Of course, these are the latest official data of AAB studies made with Genius and PBI, Polish Internet Research, and here you will find all data concerning the Polish market. I'm more than happy to answer your questions if I'll manage to do that. So if you have any, feel free. No questions? Thank you very much, Dan, and if you have any question, you can catch me later on. Thank you very much.